Hello, welcome to Elms College from Jay Marshall. I'm your Director of Career Services, and I'm really excited that you are here. Thank you for choosing Elms. I think you're going to be glad you did. Right off the bat, I want you to know that I get it. I'm in school too. It can be a lot. In fact, sometimes it can be too much. I'm working on my PhD. I'm what's known as affectionately ABD, which stands for all but dissertation. So I've been working on this degree for 4 years now, and now that I've been through all the courses, taken all the comprehensive exams, 5 to 13 hour exams, now I get to hang back and write a book to complete my degree. So I am in the trenches with you, and I know how hard you're working, and I celebrate that, and I celebrate you. I see you, and I appreciate how hard you're working. So, Career Services at Elms College is a proud part of the Center for Student Success. We're located here in this building on the second floor of the Elms College Alumni Library. If you are local, or even if you're not local, if you're ever in town, you should definitely stop by and see us on the second floor. We have a lot of services, and I'll let those other services introduce themselves to you and tell them how they can be of support. For our purposes, I'm going to tell you about the great things that are available to you in career services. So, those services are offered both in person on this campus, remotely via phone, email, video call, or if there is some other vehicle that you would like to utilize. I don't know if we can do it or not, but reach out to me and we can try it. We can explore it and see if it's something that maybe we can do. Our availability. So the office is officially open from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, but I know from experience that is not always convenient for working students. So we can schedule alternative times to meet your needs. I don't care if I have to go into my backroom office at home and hit you up on a Zoom or a phone call, or again, willing to explore other medium. If you want to use Telegraph, we can try that. Not sure if that's easy to do anymore, but let's give it a shot. The best way to reach me is via email. And my official Elms College email happens to be Marshall, the letter J, at elms.edu, as shown in this picture. But that's a lot to remember. So you can always get the same result by just emailing me at careers@elms.edu. They both go to the same place, my inbox. So either way, I'll see it. I probably won't even notice which one you used. I'm not really a detail guy. Now, I'll be honest with you. I'll be completely honest with you. Full disclosure, I don't actually enjoy talking on the phone, but if you call me, I will talk to you on the phone. If phone works for you, we'll do phone. We can always do a Zoom. I think I've proven that my camera works. Now, you can also connect with me on LinkedIn, and you should for a variety of reasons. One, it'll give you a good example of what a decent looking LinkedIn profile looks like, and I've actually improved mine since I took this photo. But it also allows you to leverage my vast network of contacts and to see things I may post that could benefit you. Services that we offer here in the Elms College Office of Career Services include, but are not limited to, resume help. Show me your resume. There's something wrong with it, and my job is to find it and to point it out to you. And we will improve it and make it so that employers will welcome it. Cover letters, ditto. There's something probably wrong in your cover letter. I've got a degree in English. Let me partner with you on that. Job searching. You don't have to go it alone. I can help you leverage the different resources that we have available, maybe even give some tips and some direction. Career planning. Where are you going with this degree? What are you hoping to accomplish? I'm a safe place, a safe sounding board to have those conversations. Maybe you're thinking about grad school after all this. You're like, whoa, hold up there, Jay. Trying to get through this degree first. I hear you. Believe me, I hear you. I had some interruptions in my experience. I think I tried 4 grad programs before I found the one that was a match for me. And I took an extended break before I went back for my PhD. I know I look good for 22. But if you are planning to go on to grad school, either now or in the future, because our benefits don't expire with graduation, which is one of the few times you'll hear that, I can help you with your personal statements, help you revise them, give a critical eye, give some feedback. We know what grad school recruiters, grad school admissions counselors are looking for, and we can be a resource for you in plotting out your personal statement. And much, much more. Exploring career paths and majors, help finding internships, interviewing. In fact, I offer a service, some people call it a form of abuse, where I allow students to mock interview with me, and interviewing with me will always be far more brutal and difficult than interviewing with anyone else out there. So once you interview with me, interviewing with someone out there, for real, will be a piece of cake. You'll be like, huh, that wasn't half as hard as interviewing with Jay. Also, networking opportunities and the infamous and ubiquitous other. I don't know if we can do it or not. Ask me and we'll kick it around and see what we can do. So if there's something that isn't in our regular menu of services and you think it might be of benefit to you, let's talk about it. Let's see if it might be a go. Someone once told me, and I forget who it was, might have been Abe Lincoln, you never lose anything by asking. I want you to know that you are personally invited by me, the guy who's running the event, to the Career and Internship Fair, which is on Wednesday, November 5th, 2025, in our Berkman's Gymnasium from 11:30 to 2 p.m. It's a chance to start building that network, find internships, find a job, find a career. It's important to know 80% of all jobs are filled via networking. So if you're not networking, that means you're really limiting your job search to that leftover slice of pizza, that 20% that's been left in the fridge for several days and is probably a bit stale. Because by the time you find out about the job, they probably already know who they're going to hire. Now, I believe strongly in this event, so strongly, in fact, that I actually put the date in it, thus requiring me to re-record this introductory video each year. I could have just gone generic and said it's in November and left it at that, but I want you to go, so I'm actually re-recording this for, I don't know, the 4th time, so that you have access to that date and time, because I want you to be there because I think it'll actually be of benefit to you. We also have a work study and community fair on Thursday, September 4th from 11:30 to 2 on the first floor of our beautiful alumni library. Now, that indicates that you are relatively close to the college and eligible for work study. Uh, if you're not, it's still a great opportunity to meet some folks. If you're coming to us from Hawaii or Abu Dhabi, maybe you don't fly in special just for this, but you're more than welcome to be here, and I would love to meet you. Now, we offer to all of our students to help support their career and professional development Handshake. Now, Handshake is a really dynamic platform that most colleges and universities offer to their students. It is no exaggeration to say they've cornered the market on career services to colleges and universities. It is an application, an app, if you will, that you can even download onto your phone. Old school people, OGs like me, prefer to use their laptop, but you can absolutely do everything on it from your phone. You're going to want to so you're going to want to go to joinhandshake.com and you're going to want to use your Elms College email, and then it'll automatically allow you to create an account. And you're going to want to fill out your full profile to the best of your ability. And then there's all sorts of resources on Handshake that can help you find a job, help you find an internship. And if you've done what I've recommended, which is completely filling out your profile, you may be surprised that employers may directly reach out to you about jobs and internship opportunities. Now, one caveat, sometimes they use a filter, and some of those filters are sometimes better than others. And so you may get an email like I do that says, "Oh, Jay Marshall, we were excited to see your profile. You seem like an exactly perfect match for our position of entry level nursery school teacher." To which I always message them back to say, thank you for reaching out. Thank you for the consideration. In all fairness to you and to those small, impressionable children who would probably be negatively impacted by being around me, I think you should find somebody who can actually tolerate children, unlike me, who doesn't actually like kids. So I've actually sent that email 4 or 5 times. So it's not always perfect, but there's a good chance you'll get a good match. For example, I'm often reached out to by employers who are looking for additional air traffic controllers because they see this amazing headset I have and feel like I would be a good match. You have to dress for the job you want. All right, so through Handshake, you can also schedule appointments with me, search jobs and internships, upload resumes and cover letters for review, access resources and content, and employers can contact you. If you feel like maybe I already said all that, well, that's because I did. But they've added some new features. For example, you can actually connect with people and link to them on the site. They also have a feed. It's almost like a social media feed, kind of like LinkedIn or Instagram that you can take part in. So they're always updating the features and trying to make it more relevant to you and to your needs. And even if you're in, say, Virginia, you can search for jobs in Virginia through the application. Now, I want you to know something. You're in demand. Employers want to hire you because you're at Elms. Never mind the fact that you've got great qualifications, great credentials, and a really strong work ethic, and a lot of other features and benefits that really sell you to an employer. But in addition to that, you're coming from Elms College, and the value of that degree is not to be underestimated. 91.6% of the class of 2023 reported being employed or in graduate school 2 months after graduation. I didn't update the slide for the 2024 numbers, and I haven't finished compiling the 2025 ones. All of that is to say the Elms College degree actually has value. Employers look at it and know what they're getting and they value it. We're recognized as being a strong school that prepares students to be professionals. We're not a degree mill. There's value to that degree. And so, along with that, we have an interest in your success because that only enhances the value of the degree. We're also founded by the Sisters of St. Joseph, and we follow very closely their charism and their values. And so we want to help you anyway because it's the right thing to do. But we do have a distinct interest in your success. So we're in it with you. You will get contacted with me. I think I foreshadowed this in a previous slide by what is known as the first destination survey. That's how I know how our students have actually secured employment or are going on to grad school. We want to know. We need to know. We need to report on that. So make sure to complete it when you get it. There'll be an email. I'll probably do some cheesy sort of marketing campaign. This past year, I actually put on a wig and fake tattoo sleeves, plugged in an electric guitar, and provided, well, kind of a challenge. Some people called it a threat that I would perform at halftime at commencement and put on a halftime commencement show featuring some of the finest hair metal songs of the mid to late 1980s. Bands I'm sure you're rocking out to even today, like Whitesnake, Kiss, Bon Jovi, AC/DC, Judas Priest, and all sorts of other really appropriate tunes. So I don't know what I'm going to do this year, but it'll probably be over the top again, and will probably end up getting me in the dean's office. But the reason I do it, other than the fact that clearly there's something wrong with me, is it is so important for us to get those key outcome measures of how we were doing, and more importantly, how you are doing, and what we need to continue to improve on to best support and serve our students and you, our alumni, to make sure that after all this hard work, there is a result at the end of it. So again, we are committed to you and to your success. Most of all, I want to thank you for being a part of Elms College. You had a lot of options in the market. In fact, you have more options than ever before with the explosion of online programs. And so I sincerely appreciate you becoming a blazer and being a part of Elms College, being a part of our tradition and being a part of our future. I'm excited you're here, and I am genuinely and sincerely looking forward to working with you and seeing you grow as you continue to make progress on your degree. So, again, thank you. Best wishes for an amazing semester, and my door is always open. Thank you. That would have been an amazing take if I'd hit the end button. But again, thank you and have an amazing semester.